Spring came back before I noticed. The tree outside my window grew its leaves again. The coffee shop changed its menu, and somehow I missed all of it. Your old umbrella still waits by the doorway, like it's expecting rain and your return. Funny how some things in this room still haven't learned. I thought missing you would feel louder, like storms and breaking glass. Instead it sounded more like silence growing slowly through the cracks. 4 seasons later, the world kept turning without us. Summer came and left, autumn painted every street gold. Winter covered everything in white, and somehow I'm still standing here, holding pieces of a year that only exists in memory. 4 seasons later, and I still think of you when the weather changes. The song we used to play in the evenings came on while I was shopping last week. I smiled before I realized why. Some habits survive longer than love. The bookstore near the station closed in August. The old owner finally moved away. Even places know how to let go. I wonder how they do it. Do you still take your coffee too sweet? Do you still stop to watch the rain? Do you still remember little things the way I remember everything? People say time heals quietly. Maybe they're right. Maybe healing simply means learning how to carry someone lightly. 4 seasons later, the city learned to live without your footsteps. The flowers bloomed again, the snow arrived again, the trains kept running on time. And me, I learned how to laugh again, how to sleep again, how to live again, just not how to forget. Spring taught me how to miss you. Summer taught me how to endure. Autumn taught me how to let go. Winter taught me that some warmth stays even after the person leaves. 4 seasons later, I finally understand love doesn't disappear. It changes shape, becoming old songs and familiar streets and quiet moments that arrive without warning. 4 seasons later, I don't wait for you anymore. But sometimes when the wind feels the same, I still turn around for just a second, expecting to see you there. The tree outside my window will lose its leaves again soon, and somewhere another spring is already coming, with or without us. "3:17 again, blue light on the ceiling. The city forgot my name tonight, but somehow it remembers yours. Rain falls somewhere past the window. Cars pass by like distant waves. I keep hearing little sounds and thinking that you've come back. Your cup is still beside the bookshelf. Your song is still inside my phone. Funny how a room can stay the same while everything inside it goes. I almost sent a message just to ask if you've been well, but some questions lose their place once goodbye has settled in. I thought time would carry you away the way rivers carry leaves in spring. Instead, you stayed in all the little things. At 3:17 a.m. I still reach for you in my thoughts, like muscle memory, like a habit my heart forgot to break. At 3:17 a.m. the whole city falls asleep, and I'm left counting all the spaces where you used to be. Maybe missing someone is just love with nowhere left to go. The cafe near the station closed last winter. The flowers outside disappeared. The world keeps changing quietly without asking how I feel. I wonder if you still hate thunderstorms, if you still take your coffee sweet, if someone else now knows the little things you used to leave with me. Sometimes I hear our old song playing from some apartment down the street, and for a second everything returns before reality catches me. People say that hearts can heal, like they become something new. Mine just learned how to live with missing you. At 3:17 a.m. I still hear your voice in empty rooms, floating softly through the silence, like perfume that never leaves. At 3:17 a.m. the streetlights blur against the rain, and I realize I still save a place for you without meaning to. Maybe loving someone doesn't end the day they leave. Your last message said, talk tomorrow. I didn't know tomorrow could become this long. If I had known, I think I would have stayed a little longer at the station, a little longer at your door, a little longer inside that moment before it became a memory. At 3:17 a.m. the world feels smaller than my room, and somehow you're still everywhere without being here at all. At 3:17 a.m. I finally understand some people aren't meant to stay forever. They just leave enough light behind to keep shining long after they're gone. 3:18 now, the rain is slowing down. Morning will come soon, and for a little while I'll forget to miss you until tomorrow. At 3:17 a.m. The room is blue from my phone screen. The city outside my window looks farther away tonight. Somewhere below, a bus passes through the rain, and for some reason I think of you. I still know your number by memory, even though I promised myself I'd stop checking if you were online. Funny, the important things never leave first. The lamp beside my bed flickers softly, the same way it always did. When you used to stay too late, talking about things that felt important at the time. Future apartments, future trips, future versions of ourselves that never arrived. I open our conversation again, not to read anything specific, just to look at it, just to know it still exists somewhere. I type, did you get home safely? Then stop, I type, today's weather felt like last year. Delete, I type, I heard your favorite song at the grocery store. Delete, the cursor keeps blinking like it's waiting for courage I don't have. Funny how goodbye happened months ago, and somehow my hands are the last part of me, still trying to hold on. Almost sent another midnight message, another small piece of my day you'll never hear about. Almost sent, I saw the first rain of summer, because for a second I forgot you stopped being the person I tell things to. Almost sent, I miss you, like distance never happened, like silence never grew between us, like love could survive on memory alone. The words stayed here, the silence stayed there, and somewhere in between was us. The cafe near your apartment closed in March. I walked past it last week. The chairs were gone, the lights were off, the windows reflected the street. Instead of the people inside, I stood there longer than I should have. Not because I missed the cafe, because I missed who I was there with. The woman at the convenience store still recognizes me. She asked where you've been. I smiled and said, you've been busy. I don't know why I lied, maybe because saying we don't talk anymore still feels unreal out loud. I wonder if your room looks different now, if someone else knows you always left books open upside down, if someone else reminds you to bring an umbrella, if someone else knows you hated thunderstorms but loved the sound of rain. I wonder too many things these days. People say moving on happens slowly. Maybe this is what they mean, learning how to carry memories without trying to return to them. Almost sent another how have you been, another question I already know won't find its way to you. Almost sent a picture of the sunset tonight. The sky looked exactly like the evening we met. Orange clouds, cold air, that same quiet feeling. Almost sent. Are you happy? Not because I need the answer, just because a part of me still hopes you are. The words stayed here, the silence stayed there, and somewhere in between was us. The cursor blinks, blink, blink, like a lighthouse calling ships that aren't coming back. I stare at the screen and realize I don't actually want to reply. I don't want explanations, I don't want apologies. I think I just wanted proof that somewhere in your life I still existed too. Almost sent. Thank you for staying as long as you did. Almost sent. I'm sorry for the parts of me that were difficult to love. Almost sent. I still look for you in crowds sometimes. Almost sent. I hope someone makes you laugh the way you deserve. Almost sent. Please don't forget me. Instead, I lock my phone, the room goes dark again. Rain runs slowly down the window, a car disappears into the distance. And somewhere in another part of the city, you're living another night without knowing how close you came to hearing from me. From my window on the 7th floor, the city looks like constellations, little yellow squares floating in the dark. Somebody's cooking dinner, somebody's laughing too loudly, somebody's watching old movies with the volume too high. And somewhere, someone is probably missing somebody too. The train passes in the distance, like it always does at this hour. I wonder how many people are looking outside at the exact same moment, wondering if they're alone. It's strange how a city can hold millions of people and still leave room for loneliness. Apartment lights burning through the night, little worlds behind little windows, stories I'll never know. Apartment lights shining in the rain. Maybe somebody out there is thinking of me the way I'm thinking of them. The woman across the street waters her plants every night at 10. The man downstairs plays piano badly, but always finishes the song. There's a couple arguing somewhere nearby, and a child refusing to sleep. Life continues quietly inside walls I'll never cross. Sometimes I imagine the lies behind the curtains, the birthdays, the breakups, the ordinary Tuesdays, the people coming home late from work, the people waiting for someone to come home. Maybe loneliness isn't being alone, maybe it's just having too much love with nowhere to place it. Apartment lights floating in the darkness, like stars close enough to touch, but too far away to reach. Apartment lights keeping watch with me until the morning comes and the city forgets we were awake together. If someone is looking out their window now, I hope they know that somewhere across this city someone understands this feeling without needing words. Apartment lights, one by one, beginning to disappear, until only a few remain, holding back the morning. Apartment lights, good night for now. Thank you for making the city feel a little less empty tonight. A.M. Through your window, still glowing, mine and two strangers keeping each other company without ever knowing. You used to say the Spring always leaves too quickly. I laughed because I thought you were talking about the weather. The cafe near the station closed last month. The owner retired. The flowers outside are gone too. Feels strange how a place can disappear just as quietly as people do. You look beautiful that day, the day we both pretended not to be afraid. Maybe we knew, maybe love sometimes arrives already carrying an ending inside its pocket. We were never forever, we were just borrowed time, a season that stayed a little longer than it was supposed to. Still, I would choose you again, even knowing how this story ends. The train left at 7:40, I remember, because I checked the clock 3 times, hoping it would change its mind. You smiled through the window, I smiled back. We were both good at pretending. After that, the city felt larger, the nights felt longer. Coffee tasted different somehow. I started walking home slower, as if arriving later would make the room feel less empty. People talk about heartbreak like something breaks all at once, but ours felt more like watching the sun disappear, slow enough to notice every color before it was gone. We were never forever, we were just borrowed time. Two people holding on to moments that belong to tomorrow already. Still, if you asked me to live it all again, I wouldn't change a thing, not even the goodbye. Still stop to watch trains pass. If someone else knows you always home quietly when you're nervous, I hope they do. I hope someone does. We were never forever, but maybe that was never the point. Maybe love isn't measured by how long it stays. Maybe it's measured by how deeply it remains after it leaves. You were my spring, short, beautiful, impossible to keep, and somehow still enough. The train tracks are quiet now, the station lights are still on. Somewhere another train is leaving. Somewhere someone else is saying goodbye. And somewhere inside me, you are still waving through that window. We met between the bell and the morning light. You laughed like the world was always alright. Now it's past under desk we thought were sacred and small, like nobody could ever forget it at all. We carved our names into borrowed time, swore forever didn't need a a sign. In that hallway echo, we felt so sure that nothing good could ever fall apart. Now I open old photos just to feel that place, a version of us time erased. High school love don't last, but it still breaks like it's meant to. Moves way too fast for hearts that don't know what to do. We said forever like it had a name. Now it's just a memory I can't untain. High school love don't last, but I still live in the past. Your hoodie stayed like a mistake I kept. Smells like nice, neither of us slept. You grew into someone I don't recognize, but I still check your name sometimes. They say it fades like it's nothing real, but they don't know how it used to feel. We didn't crash, we just drifted slow, like two kids not ready to let go. Maybe we were just too young to see that even love has an expiry. High school love don't last, but it still breaks like it's meant to. Moves way too fast for hearts that don't know what to do. We said forever like it had a name. Now it's just a memory I can't untain. High school love don't last, but I still live in the past. If I could go back, I wouldn't change a thing, even knowing what growing up brings. Some love is just a season in disguise. Best days in your eyes. High school love don't last, but it still feels like it should've faded so fast. But I never really moved on, I just looked away. We said forever like it was fake. Now it's just echoes I can't give back. High school love don't last, but it never really left. I still have our last conversation saved, like it might change if I read it today. You said I'll call you soon, then disappeared, but I still keep you here. Your name still lights on my screen sometimes, in dreams that feel too real to be mine. I don't reply, I just let it stay, like you never walked away. It's stupid, I know, but I can't let go. I kept your messages, like they mean something more than they did. Every word you left unfinished feels like a place I still live in. I kept your messages, even though you never came back for them. I guess I'm still pretending you might read mine again. I scrolled too far just to find your name, like it'll change what I can't explain. You said busy, I said okay. That was the day you faded away. My friends don't ask anymore, they already know what I wait for. But silence got louder than before. Now I don't ask for more. Maybe I don't want the truth. If it means losing you, I kept your messages, like they mean something more than they did. Every word you left unfinished feels like a place place I still live in. I kept your messages, even though you never came back for them. I guess I'm still pretending you might read mine again. If I delete them, do you disappear? Or are you already not here? Funny how nothing still hurts this much when it used to be us. I kept your messages, but they don't sound like you anymore. Just echoes of what we were before, stuck behind a locked door. I kept your messages, even though I know what they meant. Still I read them over and over again, like you're still my person. City lights blur when I think of you. Same old street, but it feels brand new. I waited too long just to say your name. Now the silence answers in your place. I swear I saw you in the crowd tonight. Same soft eyes, same tired light. But when I reached out, you were gone again. Just a shadow I can't hold in my hands. I missed the last train home, and you were on it all alone. I stood there watching time move on without me, like I was never part of your story. I missed the last train home. Now I'm just somewhere I don't belong, and every road I take leads back to you, but you're already gone. Your laugh still echoes in empty trains and station halls and pouring rain. I act like I'm fine when I'm out at night, but I'm still waiting for a different goodbye. If I run fast, would I catch your light, or is it gone for good this time? Maybe some people don't stay long enough, just enough to teach you what love was. I missed the last train home, and you were on it all alone. I stayed behind with words I should have said. Now they're stuck inside my head. I missed the last train home. Now I'm learning how to let you go, but every night I still pretend you'll be waiting at the end. I left my jacket on your empty chair. Still smells like rain you used to wear. You said forever like it was light, but even light can learn to lie. Your name still echoes in my phone, a ghost that never calls me home. I laugh like I'm already fine, but I forget how to draw the line. And I keep my hands in my pockets now, so they don't reach for you somehow. Every street feels less alive since you stopped being mine. You were my paper sunlight, pretty, but you burned too light. I tried to hold what wasn't real. Now I don't know how to feel. If love was just a borrowed sound, why do I still quietly inside. And I keep my voice a little low so no one hears it when I go back to the places we once knew, where I still talk to you. You were my paper, sunlight pretty, but you burned too light. I try to hold what wasn't real. Now I don't know how to feel. If love was just a borrowed sound, why do I still hear it now? In every place you're not around, I'm still holding on to you somehow. Maybe I'll forget your face like seasons lose their place, but right now I'm stuck between what you were and what you mean. You were my paper, sunlight fading out, but felt so right. I tried to hold what couldn't stay, still you don't leave me anyway. You liked me better when I didn't ask questions, when I just laughed and let you change the subject. Now every I'm fine feels like a loaded confession. You hear what you want, but never the message. I saved your name with a heart I don't use anymore. It still lights up my screen like a war I ignore. And I hate that I check like it's muscle memory, like healing is something you never let happen to me. And I told myself it wasn't that deep, but I still can't sleep when you're in my dreams. So tell me, was that just something to do? A pretty little phase you could slip right through. You said forever like it meant the truth, but forever didn't make it past you. Now I'm sitting in the silence you made, scrolling through ghosts of the promises you faked. And I don't cry like I used to, it's strange. I just replay everything that you changed. You post like you didn't leave me half-written, like I wasn't the plot you stopped finishing. And all of your friends think I'm overreacting, but they never saw how quiet we were when it was crashing. I learned your habits, your lies, your time, and how you turn warmth into perfect deny. And now I flinch when someone says they'll stay, because stay was just something you used to say. Maybe I was just convenient love, easy to hold when you needed enough, but I wasn't enough when it counted for real. Funny how that's the only thing I still feel. So tell me, was I just something to do? A pretty little phase you could slip right through. You said forever like it meant the truth, but forever didn't make it past you. And I'm better now, but not like you know, somewhere between letting go and still letting it show. If love was a lesson, you failed it too, but I still learned everything from losing you. Final crying through the speakers in the dark tonight. Street lights, shadows dancing on the bedroom blinds. Your side of the room still look untouched. I still leave space like you're pulling up. Phone light glow in the middle of the sheets. Blue light shining where your body used to be. Some nights I swear I hear your keys downstairs, but silence always beat you there. 3 in the morning, city still awake. Rain hit the window, heartbeat start to shake. Finger on the screen, but I don't press. I'm too scared of tell the truth if there's really the end. Half drank, coffee sitting cold by the bed. Got 100 conversations living in my head. You said forever like you meant every word. Now forever sound absurd. Your hoodie hanging off the side of the chair. Tell myself to move it, but I leave it there. Memories got hands, they pull me backwards. Turn my bedroom into a disaster. Used to hear your voice through these cheap headphones. Now every melody just sounds alone. Funny how a song can become a grave when it carries everything you couldn't say. We're just static hearts in a broken transmission, talking through the noise but you never listen. Signal getting weaker every passing night, watching us disappear into the white. We're just echoes bouncing off the ceiling, dying slowly while pretending we feel it. You let go before I saw the signs. Now all that's left is static in my mind. Typing something long, then deleting it again. Learning how to lose somebody while they still pretend. You ain't leave all at once, nah, you faded slow, like a radio station losing signal on the road. You stopped saying goodnight, stopped asking if I ate, stopped telling me your dreams, stopped showing up late. Death by 1,000 silences, death by 1,000 maybes, death by staring at a screen waiting for you to save me. I know your favorite song still word for word. Know the laugh you make when something sound absurd. Know the way you'd hum when you couldn't sleep. Crazy how memories don't leave. Now I got your ghost sitting next to me. Every empty seat got your energy. I still make room when I close my eyes, like somehow you'll arrive. We're just static hearts in a broken transmission, talking through the noise but you never listen. Signal getting weaker every passing night, watching us disappear into the white. We're just echoes bouncing off the ceiling, dying slowly while pretending we ain't feeling. You let go before I saw the signs. Now all that's left is static in my mind. No drums now, just the radiator singing. Your last message still says talk tomorrow. Tomorrow came, you didn't. We're just static hearts in a broken transmission, searching through the frequencies you left missing. Every little memory still burns bright, like a television glowing in the night. We're just shadows living in the replay, trying to find a version where you stayed. But love don't rewind, no matter how I try. Static hearts never say goodbye. Vinyl crackle, heartbeat kick. One guitar, one room, one light through the window, and me still waiting for the signal. Flowers came before I healed. The trees turned green without asking me. Everyone says the winter's gone, so why are you still snow to me? I still look up when trains arrive for a face I already lost. Some habits don't know how to die, no matter what they cost. If time was meant to help me breathe, why does your name still steal the air? When spring forgot us, the flowers bloomed alone. I smiled for every photograph, but I still walked home on my own. I guess the world keeps moving, even when my heart stands still. You're no longer mine to love, but somehow I always will. Favorite cafe closed last week. Someone painted over our wall. The city learned to live without us. I never learned at all. Maybe love isn't forever. Maybe people only borrow hearts, and when the season changes, they quietly give them back. When spring forgot us, I stayed where winter ends, holding conversations with a ghost who once was my best friend. The blossoms keep on falling like they don't remember your name. Maybe one day I'll bloom too, just not today.